If you are in a relationship with someone from another country and you see the relationship leading into marriage, find out how is the immigration law in this country when it comes to working, when it comes to even studying. If you are getting married to a South African citizen, they're going to give you what they call a spousal visa. You renew it every 2 years. And then after 5 years of marriage, you then qualify to apply for a permanent resident. So when you have that permanent resident, then you can go request an ID document. That's how it's supposed to be. But the reality on the ground is completely different. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if it's your first time here, you are welcome. I have a really personal and emotional story to share with you all today about my journey of getting my South African ID. And trust me, it is a long one. But this story isn't just about paperwork. It is about love, patience, and learning valuable life lessons along the way. So, grab some snacks and get comfortable. Let me take you back to when I first moved from Gabon to South Africa. I came here to study, and like many international students, I was so excited about this new chapter of my life. But little did I know, this journey will turn into something I never expected: finding love. I met the love of my life. In my 3rd year of studying, I met the South African man, a Zulu man. We met at church, we became great friends. We used to attend every church conference together. He would come pick me up, we would attend church conferences together. Every time there will be an event in the church, I know I have a ride because he will always come and pick me up. We were spending a lot of time together. Our friendship grew and we fell in love and we got married. So my husband flew with his family to come and pay lobola, but that's a story of another day. That was in July of 2014, and then December of 2014 we got married. At first I thought it would be smooth sailing. I'm married to a South African citizen, so surely I'll get my SA ID fairly quickly. But no, that was not the case. I definitely had no idea what I was in for. It turns out that the process of me getting my South African ID as a foreigner married to a South African citizen was not a simple one. It became this never-ending loop of paperwork, waiting, frustration, and confusion. The process stretched on for over 10 years. Yes, 10 years. I felt like my life was frozen. The system was frustrating. Home Affairs, even as a South African citizen, Home Affairs itself will frustrate you. So just imagine the process as a foreigner married to a South African. So the frustration from Home Affairs, and the worst, COVID happened. According to the South African law, when you are married to a South African, you need to wait 5 years to apply for a permanent resident. 2020, COVID, lockdown, and all that we know. So for 2 years, Home Affairs will tell me my application cannot be processed because of COVID. And even when the COVID regulation became smooth, Home Affairs will still say, COVID happened, so, you have to wait every time you call, because of COVID. So at that point, we were now frustrated and we decided to reach out to immigration lawyers. The system was so frustrating. And honestly, I just felt lost in the whole process. There's so many times I almost gave up. And I'm glad, and this is where I always advise people, before you enter into a relationship, pray about it. Make sure you hear from God. Make sure you have that confirmation from God that He is in it, because I'm so glad that I was sure, I knew that this marriage is the will of God. Even when we involve the lawyers, still, the process will still be dragging, because it took a year and a couple of months just to get, even when the lawyers were involved, At least with lawyers, they know the law, they know who to call there, and at least they can have the right information. But when it's just you, a normal citizen, you call, they say, sometimes they don't even pick up the phone. This is why it's important to pray before you say yes to somebody, to pray before you marry someone. You know that this is the will of God. So even when it gets tough, or when you encounter challenges, and challenges, they vary. Other people can be, kids are not coming. In my case, it was immigration law. And sometimes God used these things to shape our character. This journey has taught me so much. I've learned so much about myself, about the purpose of God for my life. I'm in a season of my life. God is talking to me about things He wants to do with my life. So to anyone out there in an international relationship, take it from me. Do your research. Talk to professionals and get advice early on. Process can be long and hard, but with the right help and knowledge, you can navigate it more smoothly. If you have been through something similar, or you want to know more about my experience, or you are dating a South African man or woman and you can see the relationship going to marriage and you would like more advice, or you have any question, drop a comment in the comment section below. I would love to hear your story, or to give any advice, or answer any of your questions. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Stay blessed.